those electric scooter, like razor scooter type ones you get for coffee.
Alright, we just went live here. We're at the docks in Juneau, Alaska. There's the ship. There's Mount Juneau. Here's the setup. And if you look, we're going to see the mountain goat. The cloud cover hasn't screwed us up. Alright, up. This is poor man digiscoping. Well, let's fix this. Okay. There we go. Now we fixed that. Okay, so it looks like the problem is not us. The problem is the cloud cover. Alright. So what happened is he is up there in the clouds and the sun come out, so we're trying to get it to clear up. Man. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for the cloud cover to clear. If you're joining us, we appreciate you. Man, that cloud cover. Well, at least if you're here, right here's downtown Juneau. We're here on the docks. Thank you for the like. There's the ship. And there's the mountain. Hello, here's our spotting scope. Now what is up there on Mt.Juneau? What's up there are the mountain goats. Alright, let's zoom out. Sorry about that. So we got our spotting scope. Up there's Mt.Juneau. So what we're trying to accomplish is, for the cool kids, we're going to digiscope with this on the top of Mt.Juneau. It's about 1.5 miles away. We're going to see if we can use this, follow the light, and we're going to see mountain goats. Now the problem is not so much my camera work or the scope, it's the fact that we got clouds. And they're not seeming to clear up on us. How y'all doing? So if it does clear up, what we're going to see is the mountain goats. There's the buses, a couple of tourists still out there. In Juneau, Alaska, this is the docks. There's the cruise ships. There's 2 of them still. Right here, this is Marine Park. That's where the celebrity solstice was. I believe it was the solstice. Okay, looks like that's clearing a little bit. Let me look one more time through the scope. No, still nothing. Still nothing. Alright, we're trying, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate the likes, comments, shares. So that's Mount Roberts, so at least we'll focus on that. There's the Mount Roberts tram that goes from downtown up to the mountain. If you've seen in local news, there's a lady from the cruise ship that got her lost way up in those clouds.
No, like, if none of us actually know how to play it.
Right now I'm looking through.
Lindsay's good at, she like explains it, like,
Looking through here. No. Nope.
was 45.
Nope. Alright, so it looks like due to the cloud cover, we're going to have to circle back on this. So we can stop our recording now. Unless you guys want me to keep going. Again, we got our scope. Without cloud cover, we're going to have to wait. Now, earlier, sitting on the rock was the mountain goat, just hanging out. So what you do, if you've never tried it, you put your phone up to the scope. You see, you follow the light. And they got ones where you just hang it out on there. But as you can tell, that is nothing but clouds. So once that cloud cover clears, I'll tell you what we will do. Let's go look at something other than the mountain goat. I'd hate to lose my spot of where I saw him. Right? But let me move it around just a bit. Let's at least look at something. Alright. There's the clouds. Alright. I'm moving it so you can at least see something. Show you how much detail we can get out of this. Cloud cover is brutal. Let's zoom out. Alright, let's look at the waterfall. That's what we're going to do. Alright, we zoomed in on the waterfall. Okay. Alright. So we're zoomed in on the waterfall. So there's the scope. There's the mountain. You followed the light. Let's go to follow that light. There you go. And that is a waterfall on Mt.Juneau here in Juneau, Alaska. So this is called digiscoping. Yep. What happened? There it goes. So you can see it. Now granted, that's 1.5 miles away. So that's 1.5 miles away. Now we're going to see if we can zoom in a little bit more with the phone camera itself. So again, this is 1.5 miles away on top of Mt.Juneau. Now granted, I'm holding this. I don't have a digiscope holder. But like I said, that's 1.5 miles away, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's zoom out. Look what kind of image you can get. 1.5 miles away. This is the Leopold SX2 60 by 60 by 80. How doing? And we got a waterfall. Alright. So that's the waterfall. Let's see if the clouds, okay, the clouds are starting to clear it a little bit. So earlier we saw the mountain goat, but the clouds came in so we couldn't see it. So give me one moment. We're going to zoom out. We're going to see if we can reacquire him. And we will come back. Alright, give me a moment. Let me zoom out. Alright, I'm zooming out. Let's loosen this. There we go. We're going to follow the let's reacquire the waterfall. Now that one's that one. Let's go back over the waterfall. Let's follow it up. Alright, no, that's not going to work. Let me look to where the clouds have uncovered. There we go. A little bit clearer. Alright, I'm moving upwards. No. Man, these clouds are just messing up our day. Just ridiculous. Again, we're here in Juneau. This is the downtown docks. There's the Grand Princess. There's a Grand Princess. I think that's the Norwegian Bliss. Yeah, Norwegian Bliss out in the distance. Just waiting for that cloud cover. It's starting to lift because we have a bit of sun. So right now it's 7:50 and we still have some good light. Alright, give me one moment. We're going to see if we can reacquire. Freaking clouds. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm searching. Where do you want mountain goats? Is that one right there? No, alright, I'm gonna put this up and let you guys follow along with me. Alright, there we go. Can we find mountain goats? Can we find mountain goats? No. Nope. So there's the waterfall. It flows down and down and down. Down and down. Down some more.
Yes, it is. Aquí.
No. I'm looking. Looking. I don't see nothing. Those stupid clouds. Trying to see if there's one below. At lower elevation. No. Nope. All right. No.